distinguished colleagues, my name is Senator Goswell of Akpabio. I represent the good people of Ikotikpene Senatorial District of A-Ibom State. Mr. President, I would have had a lot to say today, but please don't be worried. The time is not there. I'm not going to say much. But first, let me start by apologizing to my colleagues in the People's Democratic Party. I know that they miss me, and I don't know whether I miss them, but they miss me. And so I want to apologize to them for the way and manner in which I moved to join Mr. President to stabilize Nigeria. But let me start by thanking them and thanking the entire 8th Senate for giving me the opportunity to be the minority leader and to make history as the first-term senator since 1999 to be given the role of a leader in these hallowed chambers. I thank all of you, and I will say, may God bless all of you. Mr. President, having said that, I will say that my stay in the 8th Senate could be described as sadness and joy. Sadness in the sense that we came 109, but just on the way, some of our colleagues died. I recall the day I was supposed to travel to Kano for a function with Senator Wakil, and I was in the Ecumenical Center attending the wedding of the Vice President's child, when somebody called me and said, rush down to Senator Wakil's house. He had just slumped, and by the time I got there, he had died. I was so grief-stricken. That was the first time in my life I had to enter into the mosque to go and pray. So I would like to use this opportunity to say, like others have said, that may the souls of our 3 departed colleagues, Senator Abubakar, Senator Wakil, Senator Adeleke, rest in perfect peace. Mr. President, you and I know that I have forgiven you if you wrong me. And but even when we are departing from here, if there is reparation or if there is still need, you can still see me outside here after. And then for my colleagues in the entirety of the Senate, I want to thank all of you for indulging me and for particularly tolerating me. Where I went wrong, please forgive me. But I must say that I enjoyed my stay here. It's a different thing to be a governor, and it's a different thing to be a senator. I want to say yes in this. Senator Egu said it right, that it is good to test the legislature first before you go and become a governor. But should you also become a governor, it's also good to bring that experience into the legislature. And for my younger brothers in the Senate, I didn't know he's not here. I recall the words of Frank Fanon, who said, what a beautiful thing youth is, but what a pity that sometimes it's given unto children. Because if youthfulness were given to adults, I'm sure they would have been able to reorganize and reorder their ways. But I forgive all of them. Let me say, sir, that here the 8th Senate achieved a lot. Of course, you've said the greatest number of bills ever since 1999. And I also say that despite turbulent period, we remain very focused. It's a great credit that we also took cognizance of our Nigerianness. We made sure that every time the interests of Nigeria came first. You were able to pass the not too young bill. We were able to pass the Northeast Development Commission bill. We were able to pass a lot of other life-touching bills that Nigerians today, of course, one of the greatest is still being debated, which is the one that we're able to give financial autonomy to local governments, even though some of them are still arguing whether they would like to have it or not. But I do know that on the whole, it will help for that tier of government to be able to achieve a lot. And I think we should still pursue that so that it will be enshrined in the Constitution. The spirit is there. Mr. President, my constituents are very delighted because through this Senate, with the constituency projects, we're able to carry out over 80 projects across my senatorial district. And I tell you that I went even beyond my senatorial district to also touch some other senatorial districts, even outside Akpabio state. And I'll say to God be the glory. Mr. President, today, one of my colleagues said that he will miss me because I'm not coming back to the Senate. I'll say, no, that's not correct. I'm actually going to be one of those who will be delayed because I'm in the tribunal. I have not withdrawn my case from the tribunal. I actually won the election, but maybe because of mistaken collusion occasioned by INEC. So we had to go to the tribunal. So I assure you that the 9th Senate, you will see me in the 9th Senate. Definitely you will see my face in the 9th Senate, and this is for sure. So I will continue to do my best to contribute my quota to Nigeria. When I came here as a PDP senator, but as I'm departing the 8th Senate, I'm departing as an APC chieftain and senator of the APC. And I know that I'm not the only one. Senator, don't interrupt me. Even the Senate President came here as an APC senator, and when he's living here today, he will be living as a PDP senator. I don't know why a lot of uncommon things happen in the Senate. Maybe because I came here. So maybe because I came here. But on the whole, I would say that in spite of all challenges, we're able to remain focused. Mr. President, one of the things we must give glory to God is that many of us are still alive today. We also had a lot of challenges, sometimes even health challenges in our various families, but God saw us through. I want to thank my constituents in Ikot Senatorial District, the good people of Akpabio State, and all Nigerians who have been praying fervently for us. And I assure you that in all we do, we will continue to think of this country. This is the second time I'm having this kind of experience. First was when I was opportune to attend Federal Government College in Port Harcourt, and I became a general senior prefect, and I met with all Nigerians. And I will encourage people to send their children to Federal Government colleges because you've learned to mix with other Nigerians, learn other cultures, interact with them, and it will help you in future. The second is in this Senate, where I came and I met Nigeria. I will say I joined Nigeria, I met Nigeria, interacted with Nigeria, and I want to continue to be a Nigerian. I'm proud to be a Nigerian. May God be with all of us. And of course, the clerk of the Senate and the staff, and particularly members of the press, you've done very well, even though sometimes you never showed my face. I don't know why, but you did very well. I want God to be with all of you. And Mr. President, you indulge some of us too much. I want the 9th Senate, because one of us is going to be the Senate President, to learn where you overindulge some senators. Let the 9th Senate President try to give a level playing field to all, because the Senate is a leveler. It doesn't matter whether you were an AC or a PA or whether you were a councillor. Once you come here with your governor, you are all learned colleagues, or what do you call it, distinguished colleagues. Yeah, so the Senate is a leveler. And so the presiding officers who have done very well in the 8th Senate, Ikoha, my in-law, and Senator Saraki, people have done very well in the 8th Senate. In the 9th Senate, I want the next Senate President to also ensure that there's a level playing field. If you give 2 minutes to me, give 2 minutes to Dino. Let Dino not take 10 minutes. Then when it is my time, 3 minutes, you'll suddenly say it is time up. And so I'll raise my hand for a long time, and Dino will just walk in and then it will be recognized. So there was certain disparities here and there. And it's good for us to notice some of these things. So, and finally, let me give a lot of credit to my backbones. Let me say so. Distinguished Senator James Manager, Distinguished Senator Abaribe, Senator Polka, Senator Dikibo, who is not here, Emmanuel Boacha, my lady, small bone, my minority leader, Mrs. Olujimi, my junior brother, Senator Aduda, and of course all of you. And I assure you that wherever I am, I will continue to pray for you. I will continue to, Albert is my brother. I will continue to pray for all of you. But one of the things that they must also focus on in the 9th Senate is how to reform the Electoral Act. We must make sure that every vote counts in Nigeria. A situation where the electoral umpires become so terribly biased that even when in the face of carry go, it doesn't matter this political party, they will not take that into cognizance. I think if in future every vote counts in this country, we would have moved democracy forward. But on the whole, congratulations to all of you. I will continue to be a Nigerian, therefore I will continue to see you. Senator Adiola, don't look at me. I'm not going to talk about you until you say to me. Binta, darling girl, see you. Senator Shehu Sani, see you on CNN. Thank you, gentlemen.
Senator Aliru.
Thank you, Mr.